Facebook Live. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all of your birthday wishes. There were a ton of them under my video. That was really, really nice. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? So, yeah, thank you for that. I had a nice birthday party, right? And then, yeah, today is the stream, hanging out with you. So that's also very, very nice. Let's greet some people here. Hi, David. Hi, Menaliath. How you doing? Hi, Matt. Hi, Zurich. How you doing? Thanks for joining. AI Powerment. How you doing? Christian. How you doing? Dan Vamman. Hi. Nice to see you. Watcher. How are you doing? Chash. How are you doing? Or Chash? Yeah, I think that's right. Who else is here? Let me see. Before I let me see. George. Hi. Stefan. Hi. Daniel, thanks for joining. Kamar, how you doing? Deformer, how you doing? Audiogus, thank you for joining. Yopi Topi, hi, that's a nice username. Who else is here? Wow. Let me see. Maggie Mister, hi, thanks for joining. Juan, thanks for joining. Jaimo, thank you. Thank you everybody for the very nice birthday wishes. Ricardo, Juan, Blue, thank you very much everybody. Deformer, hi. Kruno, thanks for joining. Viraj, hi. Ophelia, hi. And AI Den, hi. Yeah, so some people are, I think, new, and some people I remember from the last stream. So that's pretty amazing. Of course, wearing my glasses so I can see what you're writing. So that's pretty nice. I thought today we might experiment a little bit more with what I have showed you last time with this kind of trick of getting these super realistic images inside of Automatic 1111. We might also do some reviews from the community. Let me open up Automatic 1111 real quick. And then, of course, also we need Discord. I have to put that into the stream mode. Let me find that real quick. There we go. Stream mode on. This should hide most of the names, or not. Let me close that and open it again. No? Well. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, now it's gone. Okay, cool. Let's go here to the Midjourney bot. Some names show up, some don't show up. I don't know what the reasoning here is. But yeah. We can yeah, these crazy birthday pictures also. Thank you very much for all the nice wishes. That's so nice. Thank you. The background is AI. I would love to have a room like that, but it's not real. I'm thinking about maybe putting some lights like that. That would be nice. But of course, then you have to clean up your room for every stream. And so in this case, I only have to put a picture, and it's going to be nice every single time. So that's a little trick here, right? There we go. Let me switch over here so you can see my screen. Look at that birthday cake. I want to do some birthday cake pictures, but have a solution. A solution for what? I have trouble with Automatic 1111. The box where my final image shows stopped working. Only shows the preview image, but not the final image. Have you tried deleting the Venv folder inside of Automatic 1111? That can clean up some stuff if you delete the Venv folder. Is my nose red? 1 second. I have here, ta-da! Very, very professional as a YouTuber. On the show, of course, you have some makeup because the light is reflecting from the lights, but now my nose looks red because of the adjustments of the camera. So I have to put some more stuff here. So I'm looking nice and sexy for my community. There we go. All right, as they do on TV. So my skin, as you can see, not so reflective, not as reflective as it was in the past. I looked like I don't know. Yeah, anyways, there we have it. Sexy boy. All right, let's go back here. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you very much. That's always very much appreciated. So here we have some other crazy cakes, monster cakes. Don't know what that is here. Some snakes in there or something. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Up here we have the images. By the way, I forgot to upload them for you. This is, as you can see, is a very, very simple prompt. It's just fantasy character and that's it. I didn't write more because you still get some pretty cool stuff. And these are the images that I used for my... Why is this so slow? There we go. The images I used for my tutorial, right? And that's worked so perfect. So maybe we could experiment with that some more. Let's create some more of those. I hope this is working right now. Then we can download that and we can put it into automatic 1111 to see what we get from that. Look, yummy. There we go. The cake. Yeah. The crazy cakes. There's even an elephant cake here. I ended up using one of these images. There we have it. The elephant in the room. Would you be going over the forum? Not today, but I'm gonna make a video that's gonna be very nice in cooperation with one of my community members who has done some pretty nice videos. So we're gonna check out together how he's doing that and the tricks and the settings he's using, so we can talk about it. I don't know why this is loading so slow today. I hope we don't have problem. I wanted to show you this nice image here, but it does not load at the moment. That is not good. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at her with the clown face. Oh my god. I hope it's not a problem with Midjourney right now, so we can't even use it. That would be bad. That would not be good. Let me go to automatic. By the way, what do we get inside of automatic 1111 if I simply put fantasy character? Let's go like this and then go here for, let's go here for the setting for ref animated. Put that in there. Is that the right one? No, let's delete all of that and then try that again. Ref animated. The way they changed this, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest, because before you just had to click it and it was automatically added, but now you have to go to this extra window. It's kind of, I don't know why they made this kind of strange change. Let me put this over here. Okay, so maybe we try it like this. Let's go with ref animated. It's probably an old version. There should be a newer version, I'm not quite sure. Let's go with the width here. Euler, let's go to 25. Let's see what we get with 1. I hope there's no nudie pics. I saw your video about focus. Very interested. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely, you're welcome. There we go. Fantasy characters, 2 of them. I mean, it's not too bad. It's pretty nice. It's just, but it's 2 people. Just want 1. Oh, there we go. It's kind of nice. Not too bad. Let's make 8 images. There we go. Let's see the forum video. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a video about that soonish. It's not as creative at what Midjourney is creating for these kind of fantasy characters, but it's not too bad. AI Powerment, the forum video by me. Was it from you? Did you enter the stage event? Sorry, I don't remember, to be honest. Pretty nice. We could try that. Let me try that real quick. And then the good question here is now, what kind of prompt did I use last time? I guess I used a prompt for realistic vision for that, right? I think I did. Realistic vision. There we go. Let's put that in there. Didn't work. There we go. Okay, cool. So let me render this. And then we do this double the size, right? And then do we do anything else? Style selector, we don't need that. We don't need the plot down here. We set the denoise to 0.5. Yeah, let's see what this is giving us. I just created a new extremely realistic SDXL model. I nearly fell from my chair when I saw the results yesterday. That sounds pretty good. Like you can send it to me, maybe on Discord or something. I don't know. Right? That's not realistic. Interesting. Oh, we are in the same model still. Sorry for that. 1 second. Let me go here to the epic realism model. Then we're going to check that out, if that's going to work. Come on. Oh, it's loaded. Okay, cool. Use similar technique. However, I play more with the input to draw prompt contrast. Very abstract geometry. Oh yeah, you might want to describe the image a little bit. That's true. Yeah, I did that also in my video. Prompt detail description, high denoising. So here we have it. Yeah, with the woman. So we can actually, I mean, it's not too bad. She has some stuff here in her face, so that's not so nice. But other than that, it's not so bad. However, of course, the composition is a little bit boring because Stable Diffusion often does these kind of more boring kind of results. So this, for example, looks much more interesting. There might be models who do it better. Man, is Midjourney really like slow again? Is it bad with Midjourney right now? I don't understand. Wait, let me switch here real quick to the website. Maybe it's better on the website. They don't show up at the website at all. Oh, because these are just the upscales. Grids. Doesn't load. There we go. Now it loads. But this is only the grid. But at least it loads. So that's pretty good. Let's go back here. And then I guess we can just select the images and upscale them, and hopefully then it's gonna load. Let's do it like this. This one is also perfect. Like this one is also good. Midjourney is still like a master of just doing very, very nice images, right? It's just very, very good at that. So let's load this again. There we have it. There we have it. Look at that. Beautiful. But it's not loading. Okay. It's 8 o'clock, so this is maybe the reason why it doesn't load. We could maybe try to use this as an input, but I guess it's not a... Man, for a paid service, I pay over $300 a year for this, and it doesn't work. That's kind of like... Fail to fetch. Okay, thank you very much. I'm honored to give my money for a service that doesn't work. That's really cool. What are we gonna do now? Let's click on that again. Doesn't work. Let's click on this. Doesn't work. Maybe I can use this bad quality here to still make it work. Let's see. Let me make a new folder. A live stream. AI results. There we go. Okay, let's... Oh, it's a WebP file also. Yay. Okay, let's go to Affinity Photo. It might work. I don't know. Might work. It's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday, right? So people are online. So I don't know. Yeah, but still, you know, you pay for a service. You can render it for free on your own computer. It works right away. And then you pay $300 and it doesn't work when you need it. And that's kind of my beef with that, you know? Like, it's not like I'm getting it for free. Then I wouldn't complain if it's for free, right? Okay, let's try this and see what we get. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman with a what does she wear? Silver, intricate silver armor and butterfly wings. How about that? Let's see what that does. We probably want to set the size here. Let me check the size. What we do get here. Let's take this times 4. How much is that? That seems good. That sounds good enough. Okay, let's take it times 4. Let's hope that works. Give me something good. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. The magic. It's kind of like she's standing in a landscape, but wow. Holy moly, my friends. That's what you get. And it's for free too. No money. Wow. That is amazing. I like that. The metal bikini is maybe a little bit, could be a little bit more armor on there, but holy moly, that is a pretty good image. All right. Let me see. Hazy fantasy castle in the background. Okay. White butterfly wings. Let's render this again. And also I need the chat, sorry for that. Yeah, right? Fairy. Fairy is a good idea too. Silver. Let's write here full body armor. Body armor. But that's again, like, I mean, from the low resolution that we have, this result is pretty amazing, right? Just from, you have a very low resolution image and you can scale it up to this. Of course, this is like looking very different from the original. We could try here to lower the CFG scale. Let's set it to 0.3 and see what we get from that. Let me open this up here. But this is something like, you could actually like use this, right? There's a little bit of imperfections here, but mostly it's just very nice. Although the butterfly like wings in the background are kind of like not so great. Let's see. Also, she's wearing a golden crown. We don't have that. But now, oh boy, this is going to be better. Images with video game character animation. Will you do more videos about this in the future? Consistent images with video game characters. I don't know how many people are going to use that, right? But consistent characters is an interesting kind of thing, right? So that's is also very nice, right? Also very good. I like that. Let's go here a little bit closer. Let's go to 0.2. We're going to experiment with this a little bit. But the results, I mean, wait, this is the last result. It's dreamy, it's beautiful. She has some flowers in her hair. The design of her armor is very nice. Very beautiful and intricate with these kind of flower ornaments in there. That's pretty nice. Oh, look at this, man. Okay, now we have it like blurry down here, but the rest is pretty amazing. Okay, I wonder, 1 second. We're gonna take the seat, we're gonna put this up here. We're going to set this to 2 times now. Set it to 2 times, render it again. So now we have this as an image. For some reason this looks different even though we took the same seat, but this is also good. Now I'm sending this to the input and now I'm doing 2 times again, so it's upscaled again. And let me see, let me try this at 0.2 and then we might try it even at a higher resolution. Can keep the exact image, might also be true. Yeah, we get it. It's more detailed, it's sharper as you can see, so it's pretty amazing. The result is pretty amazing. The butterfly wings now are nice. The castle, this kind of Disney-like castle in the background is pretty amazing. That is crazy. That is very nice. The face changed because we have the denoise here. Let's set the denoise even higher, 0.3. Let's look at this image again. Whoa, this is the wrong image. So we got from this, you see here, like blurry, background also blurry, the wings are blurry, to much nicer detail, right? And now here we have the next version. Boom shakalaka, my friends, look at that. That is just mwah. The armor is sharp now, although it doesn't have too many details. There is little butterflies in the air around her. That is just amazing. That is just really beautiful. Wow, really cool. You could even adjust that more. This is epic realism. The model that I'm using is epic realism. One technique I've been playing with is I created a base image with whatever model I want and then sending it result image to image and rework with the STXL refiner. With the STXL refiner, really? Is that working? We can give it a shot right now. Let me open this up in a new tab here. I think we're gonna have too many tabs in a minute. But let me go to the refiner here. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. And then let's render it with that, right? We can't go wrong if it loads. Does it load? I mean, epic realism is just like from the way it renders the image, but maybe the refiner is doing some magic too. So let's render it just with the refiner model and see what we get from that. If it's not exploding my computer, let's see. Why do I have... Oh, I have the tokens here still open. Okay, so this is better now. I hope it didn't close the wrong one. No, there we go. All right, cool. Can we... Is it already rendered? No, it doesn't. It's still... Okay, 1 second. Also, let me open up this here real quick. Okay, that's okay. Good. It's just like checking. Oh! I shared my screen. I didn't think about that. I shared my screen with you. Okay, never mind. I was just looking if there is some kind of information in there. So this didn't work. I'm probably doing something wrong. But I mean, for now, we can really stick with the epic realism model because that is just like working really well. I'm loading the wrong model right now. 1 second. Give me a moment. Cyberpunk wallpaper? Yeah, right. Cyberpunk wallpaper. It's a VAE. It might be the wrong thing. Might be the wrong thing that I'm using. Okay. Anyways, let me go here. This has loaded now, by the way. We could also use this. So let me save this down into here. This is a PNG now, which is also for our benefit. And then this is also loading right now. The gods of AI have heard me cry. And this is not loading, so we will keep this open. We have played enough with this one, but however, I want to try the full resolution version, this one, and see what we get from that. 2 times is gonna be very big. We don't need it 2 times. We're going to take it at the same resolution. We're gonna make here a random seed again, 0.3. It's gonna stick closer to that. I'm gonna get up here and add golden crown to the prompt, and then we're gonna see what we get from that. Change the VAE to STXL. Oh yeah, that's true. That's also, yeah, I didn't do that. You are right. Holy moly, look at that. Okay. I kind of like the result we got before kind of better. Like this is so dreamy and beautiful. But this is also not too bad. Maybe we're going to reduce the golden crown again because I feel like this at the moment is maybe a little bit too much. Let me render this again, but we can open this up to just look at it. Whoa, beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. And then I'm also going to experiment with the other one. But this one is actually better. So I have to say, maybe to experiment with this kind of low resolution version might not be the worst idea for this kind of trick. Oh my god, look at this. That is also beautiful. Wow. I don't like these parts here though, but yeah, overall, just amazing. I mean, the straps here, they look a little bit strange. To be honest, the butterflies in the air are beautiful. Oh, oh no. I thought they're also in the original image. No, there's like leaves in the image here. Let me go to 0.5 here next. So I will open this up in a new tab. I'm gonna have a sea of tabs here. Runs until 15 October. What is running until 15 October? Civit has a cyberpunk themed competition, by the way. Best 250 image, $250. Oh, nice. Woo, look at this. Wow. The detail and the background is very detailed at this one. We could write Boca in the background, but it's also nice. It's also very interesting. Okay, let's experiment with another image here. This one, the red one, because I like that too. Okay, so beautiful woman with a intricate pink full body armor, and then we say ambers and pink hue bokeh in the background. Let me see what that gets us. Inpainting if necessary. Oh, hello. It's gonna be a little bit too sexy, to be honest. Damn. Okay, that's more like the Nicki Minaj kind of armor. That is a bit too much, my friends. All right, that's too sexy. Let's go here with 0.25 for the denoising and see if we get a little bit closer to that. I like the flowers in the hair. There we go. There we go. That might be better. Yeah. Not my favorite. Not too bad. What do you think? Do you like that, or what do you think? It is time to focus on SDXL and leave 1.5? Not really. I wouldn't say so, because I would still say that with SD 1.5, you get more dynamic and more interesting results at the moment, because there's just more models, more LoRa's, and also all the kind of extensions and stuff that you can use with ControlNet and Roop and all these kind of other things. So you have more ways, more room to play with. And I would say the resolution, the quality you get here is pretty amazing, even though this is 1.5. This is not an SD model. Hackerman. Where is the Hackerman legend? Where's my Hackerman, by the way? 1 second. Hey, baby, what's going on? Hey, yeah. Olivia's gonna go for some coffee, so I'm taking over for a minute. Heck a man here, my friends. What do we have here? Hello, hello, sexy. What is this? Uh-huh. Wow, okay, that's maybe a little bit too much. Hot. The wife is gonna be angry if she sees this stuff here. The hacker lady, so to speak. Let's see if we can like push this a little bit down, ladies and gents. That is too hot, hot and steamy. Woo! Just like my haircut, baby. There we go. Yeah, hacker time. There we go. It's a good old hacker trick. Whoa, man! I'm gonna look like I'm gonna look at that without the sunglasses. Yeah. Okay. With some flowers in the hair. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Maybe we should try another image. How about the... Ooh, hello, lady in red. There we go. Also very nice. Let's have a look at this one. Let's check this out until Olivio is back. Do the hack. Let's check this. Where do we go? There we go. A red hat. Beautiful red hat. Red hat woman. What does she wear? Intricate. With an intricate gold and how do you write bronze? Bronze? Is this bronze? 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 Bronze. Is this how you write it? I guess it is. Okay, cool. Full body armor. Let's just write bokeh in the background. There we go. Boom shakalaka. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah. Woo! What are we gonna hear? Look at this fiery beauty. Wow, that's the kind of magic I like. Very nice. Look at the armor. Woo! It's bronze. It has some kind of, what is this? Like green emerald or something in there. The hair is amazing. Wow. There we go. Whew! Getting a little bit hot here. Ah, wait a second. Where's the... What is this? What the hell? Who was... Who did that, my friends? Crazy. I was just going for coffee. Look at that. Got me some coffee. And suddenly we got this, like, red beauty here. Crazy. Did something happen? Who was on my computer in the meantime, huh? What happened? Did you do something to my computer? In the chat? Huh? Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. With the flowers and everything. Ooh. Not too bad. I like it. It reminds me like the grown-up version of... What is her name? From the Pixar movie? Merida, right? Merida. Grown-up version of Merida. The twin brother was here. Twin brother, yeah. He has a more elaborate haircut. But, yeah, there we go. Wow. Let's render another version of this. And should we also do some like review? We only have stream. I've only streamed for half an hour. What? I thought I have streamed for like an hour or something. We've created so many images in the meantime. Holy moly! By the way, let me change here. I want to change the prompt. Beautiful red hat woman. Underwater scene. Mermaid. How do you write mermaid? Is this how you write that? Let me check if that works. It might be mermaid. I guess it's how you write that. Okay, cool. So let me check that. Might work. That might work. Hi, Mountain. How you doing? Thanks for joining. I think we need to set the denoise a little bit higher. Let's set it to 0.4. Because this is not... It's a little bit underwater, maybe. Not too much. Underwater scene. Corals. Fish. Okay. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. We have an underwater scene. She's a mermaid now. She even has like a golden tail. How good is that? You can tell me what you want with all the control net and those kind of extensions and all this kind of stuff, but this is just how you get really cool images in no time, and it's just like, mwah. This is something I don't think you can create any other way. If you just have automatic 1111 and all this kind of stuff with all the kind of prompting you want, it's coral, not corals. Oh, okay, sorry for that. But this, like, look at that magic. Wow, holy moly. That is pretty good. So it's kind of a combination of stuff, right? It's corals, right? Corals, fish. Let's render this again. That is just, oops, that's the wrong one. That's just stunning, huh? Caruls. Nice caruls, lady. There we go. What else do we have? Oh, man, look at this. That is so beautiful. So this is the second version. This is the version from before. I actually like it a little bit more. And this is the new version, which is also amazing. Look how her hair is like swimming in the water and stuff. That is just really beautiful. Look at that. Like, tell me any way how you would do that with just a prompt, with just a model, with just control net. I don't think you can. I think this kind of magic is just like combining different tools in a smart way, right? It's just crazy. I really like that. I really, really enjoy that. What else do we have here? Oh, we have her here, this kind of warrior princess. That might also be good. But what else have we rendered here? With these upscales, let me look up here. I mean, she is also amazing. And this also is high resolution. We can download that right away. If it does. Doesn't seem to. Hello? Let's open it up here. There we go. There we go. That's better. And then, where's the other one? This one, maybe. Oh, the other one. I mean, Midjourney is just like really, really good at making these scenes, you know? That's I think if you use it professionally, and then, I mean, it's the cost is paid either by your customer or you can write it off. It doesn't really matter. So having Midjourney in your backend just to have it, to have this kind of potential to create these amazing compositions is absolutely, I would say, worth it. If it works. As you can see, it doesn't really work right now, but if it works, it's just very, very powerful, right? Heyman says, Olivio, I have been resizing images from 512 before doing this since ever, so it's not necessary, right? What? I don't know what you mean by that. I have been resizing my images to 512 by 512 before doing this since ever. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Nice reflection on the skimpy armor. Is it skimpy? I don't think it's too skimpy. I mean, it covers everything up, so I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. So let's have here this kind of, we have a beautiful female warrior with white face paint. I want to see what that gives us. If that might be crazy nice or not crazy nice. Let's see. You don't need to resize for image to image. No, for image to image you can just like, okay, this is too far removed. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not what we want. So let's go down here, set it to 0.2. Especially because if you have the denoising so low, it's only rendering part of the step. It's not rendering the full thing, and also it picks up the information from the image. So you can render a higher resolution that the model naturally would be able to render in one go, right? So yeah. Hi Imar, how you doing? From Iraq. That's pretty amazing. Pretty cool. Hi. These don't look as good as I would them have, like, I would like them to be. Gray hair. Let's write dreadlocks, maybe. And then let's write shaman necklace. Is this how you write that? Man, if there is no typing correction, I have completely lost the ability to know if words are correct or not. I'm so like linked into the ability of technical tools. There we go. That's a lot better. Look at that. See, the description has a lot to do with what you get from that. And at the same time, you can get this kind of crazy, how do you say, range of things you can do. So this one again is pretty amazing, right? That's just really good, right? And it's in the level where you say, I would think like this could be an alternative to photography, where you say, I want to do amazing artistic photos like that, but I don't have the budget. I don't know how to do that. You need the location, the model, a makeup artist. You need to create all of these kind of props that you are wearing and stuff like that. The outfit and stuff. This looks like a photo, and you might end up exactly with what you want. Or another thing is also that you give more freedom, artistic freedom in the cooperation with the AI model. So you don't go for an exact result. You just go for, how can I say, a cooperation with the AI where you give it the freedom to reach at the result that you desire the most, which might not necessarily be the thing that you imagined the most in your head. You know what I mean? And this has a lot to do with how art is actually created in the sense of having randomness and how do you say, not circumstance, what is it called? Coincidence. To have coincidence, a chance inside of your artwork. Happy accidents also. All of that is part of artistic process, right? It's not always a guided process that leads to a very specific result. It can be a process that leads to something where you say, yes, this is a thing that I like to present as the work, right? Look at that. That's just beautiful. Very, very nice, right? Of course, at the other hand, like working with actual models and taking these pictures can also be very, very nice. It can also be very satisfying to do that, right? If you want a photo like that, if I ask a woman to dress up like that for my projects, they will probably phone the police. Really? What kind of people do you know? I think you need to find some more open-minded people if that's the case, because that's some pretty cool and not very like what is the police gonna do at that point, right? So yeah, I don't know, but of course taking actual pictures also is fun. Let me look real quick. I think I can show these images because that should be okay. 1 second. Where are they? Oh, there we have it. Let me see real quick. So I did kind of a fashion shoot lately. Let me see. They're kind of good. It's with an amateur model, but I think they turned out pretty well. So here we have some of the images that are kind of nice from that. Let me see. I want to take some more images with her, but these are like this one, for example. That turned out pretty nice, right? We actually photographed this in a store. I just asked the store, hey, can we take the picture? This dress is from a fashion store. And the interesting thing is, like, I took photos in front of the fashion store, and the fashion store owner just told me, hey, I have a new fashion collection. Would you like to take some pictures for us? So we borrowed this kind of dress, and then we went to another store and asked if we can shoot there. And we took these kind of pictures. So of course that's different. It's not as detailed and fantasy filled and with all the makeup and costume and stuff like that, but at the same time it is fun and playful to take these kind of photos with the model and just interact with an actual person. So it's a kind of a different process, and I also like that. I want to do that more because it's just a lot of fun to do this kind of thing, right? There we have another shot of her. 1 second. This one, and we're gonna take some more pictures like that for this kind of fashion store. But it's just for fun at that point. But yeah, I really like these pictures. I love to work with Lightroom also. It's so nice to adjust the stuff afterwards. So this wall was actually, it was a little bit blue but mostly gray, and then I put this kind of blue to have a contrast to the yellow dress that she's wearing, right? There we have some other images down here. I think this one, no, not this one. This one here went pretty well. Look at that. I like that shot too, right? So I wanna do some more stuff like that. Kind of, I really like that. And she's an amazing model. It's really nice to work with her also. Yeah, even though she does it for fun. She's not like a paid fashion model or anything. All right, pretty cool. But of course it's different than this. Like this looks like a very professional photo with the lighting, even with the adjustment, with the editing, with the color balance. You can see it's kind of like duotone. We only have these kind of orange, pink-orange values, and then the blue-gray values in here. So in a certain sense, this is a very desaturated teal and orange photo if you look at it, right? So that's pretty interesting. Are these real pictures? The one with the yellow dress, these are real pictures that I took. Yes, these are real pictures. And you can also see like how they, of course, look different. So this, what the AI is creating, this kind of image, that's on another level. Like this, you have to be very professional to do this kind of stuff, to get this kind of quality out of that. right? And also have really nice makeup, really nice costume creation, stuff like that. So that's very on a very different level of creation. By the way, I want to go here a little bit lower still because I want to have this kind of character, but just more realistic. So let's render this very close to that. Crop 1024 by 1024 proportions for the image and see if you upscale it accurately. What we're talking about? A fashion Laura for checkpoint with your photography. Might be interesting, but I don't think my photos are like good enough for that kind of thing. This doesn't look good. That's not interesting. Let's see. Let me go even lower here. 0.5. Let's see what we get from that. Have a really nice bank account. No, I think actually, like if you put in the work, you can get a lot of help from people in the community, right? So I didn't pay the model or anything. I didn't pay for the dress. I didn't pay for the location. I didn't pay for the model because you just ask people if they want to be part of that, right? Even makeup artists or costume artists, they will help you if they find the project interesting, right? If they want to do things with you, right? So yeah, just go and ask, right? You can just go and ask the people and see what they say. There's online groups for that. You can also ask people on the street if you want to, although that takes a lot more courage, to be honest. So that's not really my thing. What else do we have here? This kind of image is also beautiful. I want to see what that gives us. Let me see. Fantasy with a what are we going to write here with a silver and red crown, ornamented armor, bokeh background with amber or with bokeh balls, with orange bokeh balls. Let's see what orange bokeh balls gives us. I'm gonna be surprised here. Have you ever clicked on the info screen on a Laura? The info screen? What do you mean by that, the info screen? Not quite sure what you mean. Blood crown? That's kind of interesting. It's very different from the input image, but it's also very beautiful. She looks a little bit Asian also, I would say, maybe. Might be even more interesting to have this as an Asian character. But let's go here again lower on the denoise. Interrogate clip and extend the prompt afterwards. Interesting idea. We could try that also. Let's give this a shot. So this is closer to the original image. She looks more like a young girl though, right? Teen woman, cute face. Let's see if we get that. And then we do the interrogation and see what we get from that. Ah, there we go. Look at that. So we have here, look at this. That is very nice. It's more like a princess now. Not a warrior, more like a princess. Young princess, but very nice. I like the, and also you can see the orange bokeh balls here in the background. This kind of thing is called a bokeh ball. It's not completely round, but don't worry about that too much. I like the detail on the armor that she's wearing. She has this kind of red in the front. It's more like fabric, but it looks really good. The details could be nicer. Maybe we could loop that and render it multiple times to improve the details and do some other tricks. Like, for example, in the in-between, you could sharpen the image in a photo software and then bring it back and render it again, and that will give you also more details in the image. So that could be nice. What are you up to today? We're gonna do this kind of thing that I recently did with Midjourney images and then image-to-image render. Right? Intricate. Did I write it again? Intricate. What did I write here? For events, ornamented armor. I don't have intricate. Maybe it was in the last image we had intricate. It might be. Yeah, so that is pretty amazing. Very, very nice. What do we have here for the setting? 1.5. We could go a little bit. Let's try it a little bit higher with 0.2 and then a little bit lower with 0.1. So I want to give this to an extra tab. This is from before. There we go. You need to read more the chat. I guess so, yes. Warrior instead of warrior. If that counts. It might not. I don't know. This is also very nice. Interesting. That's also very good. I like the one before more though. There we go. Now we have warrior. And now we set this to 0.1. Let's see what we do with that. There we go. Spell check warrior. Yeah, there we go. Well, it's my, how do you call it? I can't remember. Why have they such a complex name for being able, like having problems with the, like, with the letters in a word? What is it called? Dyslexia. Why is it such a complex word? Why couldn't they have something easier? Kind of nice, but kind of messy also. We could loop this though. How about we loop this several times? That could be an interesting idea. So let's send this over here, and then we can use this as another input. Let me open this here as an extra image so we see that. This is the first step of the loop, and now we render this again and see if this improves it. CFG 3, denoise 3.4. Ah, really? Like with a lower, you would put a lower CFG. You see, it has improved the face. So this we had before, and this we have now. So we have nicer details in the face. Oh, it's even upscaled, I guess. Did we upscale it again? No. Oh no, because we don't upscale it. But you can see the slight details and the slight improvements also. So that's pretty interesting. So let's do this, but do it again. We send it again to the input. Did it send to the input already? I guess it did. Okay, cool. Let's render it again. What if you use the same prompt in the automatic 1111 as the one produce the image journey? In this case, that wouldn't really give you any benefit because the prompt is extremely simplified. It's just fantasy character. So I wouldn't really get anything useful from that because the prompt is just so simple. So here we have the next version. Let's put this here. So this is the version before, and this is the next version. Again, you can see like a slight improvement on that, right? You can see a slight change in there. And you can do this again and again if you want to. There's even a function down here for the script where you can loop this back. You can say how many loops, and you can say how the final denoise strength is going to be. So we can set this also. Let's set it to 0. What do we have up here? 0.1. Let's set it to 0.2 with 4 times. We're going to have it linear, and then we're going to set the original image in here, and we can see what we get from that. 1 second. Let's put this again. So this is the input image. Now we're looping it 4 times with a rising. It should be a rising denoise, if I'm not wrong. English is so beautiful, uwu. Okay. There we go. Most of the time, better results with lower CFG too. We can try that too. Yes, we can try that too. Let me see here what we're doing right now. So you can see it's already like rendered 3 times 100%. And now we have the last one, I guess. Yes, and so it's finished now. And you can even see the individual steps in between. So this is the first one. You can see the eyes are a little bit botched. This is the second one. Now the eyes are fixed and the face is also like better from the shape. This is the third one. We still have another improvement a little bit. And this is the fourth one, the last one. Although here, these kind of red dots in the face have been increased by that for some reason. You might want to clean that up afterwards in a different software. But this is like how you can automate that process of going through these individual steps. You can also see that in between these steps, When you look here at these parts here in the background, but also the color, you can see that this is getting more detailed and the color has more vibrance and more contrast. You see, like the background always gets a little bit more detailed. And this is the last one where this, for some reason, has turned into kind of a tree. It might be, and becomes more and more sharp. And this is more contrasted in the face. Like when I go first to the first one, you can see how the soft values from the shadow, and the last one already has pretty harsh values here, similar to what you have in Lightroom when you have the dehaze function on, right? To get these kind of values here stronger. And here you can see how they are much softer, has much more of an analog look. And this is much more of a modern digital look, right? So that's pretty interesting. How is life in Thailand? I'm not in Thailand right now. I will be in Thailand in December, so I have another 2 months to go. But we have a very warm summer here in Vienna. It's crazy warm this year. Okay, so we're going to put the CFG scale to 3 now, and we're going to see what that does. Let's render this another 4 times and see what we get here. But I'm really looking forward to that, to be there. This time 3 months. In Thailand, just hanging out there. Lowering the CFG scale gives less impact of the prompt onto the image. It gives more freedom to the AI model. And also it depends on the model you're using. Like I've seen with the SDXL models that often people use lesser, CFG scale, lower CFG scale, to get results. But also what you can see this time, let's pop this up here. So this is the first one, which is very nice. It looks very close to the original image. So that's actually a pretty good idea. And then the next one also kind of sticks still pretty close to the original image. Again, you can see how this has fixed the face by rendering it twice in a loop. Another thing you can see here is that the background, even though it gets a bit more detailed, it's not getting crazy more detailed, just a little bit. So that's kind of interesting. And the last one is actually a very nice image. So yeah, I have to say, like with the lower CFG scale, also the red dots are not so strange or not so extreme in the face. That's pretty interesting. I like that. That's very nice. Of course, you can also play more with the settings down here. Here you see the final denoise strength. I could set that lower so it's not rising over time. You can also set it higher in the beginning and then lowering over time. So there's different opportunities to do this. Like for example, if I would set this to 1.5 or even lower, because up here we're starting with 1, I guess the background is going to stay more the same, but of course also the face in that case is going to stay more the same. I can see you live. I would like to thank you for your videos. Hey, you're welcome, DJ. Thank you very much for that. That's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. By the way, I have to check out if someone sent a donation because I didn't see it last time. I have to fix the overlay. Still haven't done that. And I don't get a message about that. So let me check this real quick. Also, thank you, by the way, for everybody who sent a birthday donation. That was also really much appreciated. Okay, it's still loading a little bit. So we can set this. I will render this again. One moment. It seems that it can't tell us about the GPU and VRAM. NVIDIA did send me a graphics card. They sent me a 4080. So I do have a 4080. It has, I think, 16 gigabytes of VRAM. And I think I have 32 gigabytes of RAM in my computer. So that's pretty cool. You bought me a coffee? Hey, thank you very much. Thank you, Memory Hero. That's amazing. 14 minutes ago, someone sent me a coffee. That's pretty amazing. Where do I see the message? I have such a problem with this page to just like check out what's going on here. No, it doesn't show here. Membership donations, is it here? Someone told me it's on the main page, but I just can't find it. Home? Oh, there we go. Happy birthday? Was that now? No, that was before. One moment. Oh, it just says someone, so I guess it's you, right? Thank you very much for that. It doesn't include a message though. The others have a message where it says happy birthday. So that's pretty cool. Thank you very much for that. Right. Okay, there we go. So this is also finished now. Let's check this out. Wow, the first one is very botched here from the face. And then this is much better, the second one. Third one. Fourth one. Again, the background is changing, but not too much, because now we have a lower denoise change in there. So yeah, I mean, this process is taking more time, right? We could, by the way, we could do the woman from before. I just don't know from the what I wrote up here in the information. I could drag this in here though. Let me find that real quick. There we have it. Let me try this real quick. One moment. There we have this. And then we're going to try this over here. Put this in there. Where is it? There we go. And then I want to start here with a low denoise. Let's set this to 0.05. And we go to 1.5. That should be good. And set this to 4 times. Let's see. I have a 1650 Super 4 GB VRAM. And ComfyUI is way faster. Yeah, ComfyUI is faster and it's better for rendering, especially if you have an older card, right? So if you have an older system, you might want to use ComfyUI over Automatic 1111. It's a little bit more complex to use, but once you get used to the nodes, you're gonna have a lot more fun with that. Because you can build like really complex AI systems, workflows with that, basically, right? Interesting. So this is the result after 4 renders. And this is the result after 1 render. Let me see. This is the result after 4. This is the result after 1. Not that much of a difference this time, to be honest. Not that different. One thing I also want to try. Do we still have the red, the woman in red here? Unless I have to, I guess I have to look at the folder. If I find it, 1 second. It has to be image to image. Where's the outputs? Image to image. Yeah, this is the one. Let me find that real quick. Where is that? There it is. This lady here, because that didn't work too well. So I guess if we set this with these lower settings, we might get something that's interesting and sticks closer to the original, because the original is really beautiful, but we just didn't get anything from that. The new loop one is much better. You think so? You like that a lot more? The low CFG and denoise. Too low CFG and denoise? No, I don't think so, because then I can stick very close to the original image, and then I can get higher in the looping with the denoise. So we can get a little bit further and further away from the original image. And with the low CFG scale, the image stays a bit more consistent. We can also try a higher CFG scale though. So this is the new one. This looks pretty well, actually. And this is, the second one is always nicer. And then it's going, again, it's going into this kind of party outfit here. I guess for the, AI, the models have a little bit of a problem with creating an armor that's pink, right? Because they kind of associate it with some kind of lingerie or something like that, rather than with a sophisticated armor. So that's a little bit of a downside here, maybe. I guess if we would write silver armor, it would be better. Or maybe we could write pink silver. Pink silver full battle, full body. Let's write here metal armor. Metal armor, and see what we get from that. Which one is better, schedule Karas or normal? I would say that depends on the situation. You might want to experiment with that. Never use Euler. I find Euler pretty good, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what we're using here right now. Are we using Euler? We could try another sampler though. Add shining. Shining might be nice. Yes, shining. Yeah, it's better, but it's not great. If you just have a silver metal armor, it's gonna look a lot more like an armor. Right? Let's try this again with the shining. And then we can also set the denoise higher. Let's see what that gives us. DPM++ SDE Karas is pretty good. Yes, that is pretty good. That's true. Euler is better than Euler A? You think so? I like Euler A more though, to be honest. Let's see. So here we have the first one. Looks pretty good. Second one, third one, fourth one. The armor is not very detailed though. It looks kind of strange. I don't know why it's doing that. So now we're gonna start out with a denoise of 0.3 and then it's gonna lower down to 1.5. So let's see what we get from that. Next example. Okay. In the meantime, we can look at this image here. There's something nice to look at. I mean, they all look very beautiful, to be honest, right? And this kind of direct rendering, even though it changes the image a lot, gives you very, very nice results. So still, it's a very valid kind of way of doing that, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the magic that's happening here. Oh, this is more metal-like. Look at that. This is, this one is actually good. We don't have the crown in there, but this is the first one. Not so nice from the detail, even though it's 0.5. And then we have the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. Interesting. I don't know. I think just like the model is not really gripping what's going on here. By the way, we wanted to do the clip interrogation. I forgot about that. Let me put this here. Let me take that, and then we delete the rest like this, and then we do the let's do the deep boru interrogation. One girl, armor, blurry background, depth of field, lips, long hair, looking at viewer, pink hair, realistic solo. There is nothing about the armor in here. Let's render it like this without the style words for a good camera. Misspelled word silver again. Man, my misspelling is crazy today. Knight armor may be good. I think the pink thing is just like really confusing the AI about what it is looking at, right? If we had a silver armor, it would probably be better. And also maybe we should we turn the looping off, because we always render like 4 images here. I mean, this is pretty amazing. So this is the first one. Again, the armor is kind of pooped. This is the second one, third one, fourth one. I mean, that looks pretty good. It has not really anything to do with the original image anymore. But it looks pretty good. It looks very nice, right? Looks very good. Let me turn off the looping. We keep it at 0.3 at the moment. And then we're going to change this up here to DPM++ SDE Karas and see what we get from that. It might give us also nicer details. Add pink to the negative prompt. Maybe, yeah. Oh, this looks already pretty good. Let me see. No, the armor again is not nice. I think it just has a problem with this. But we also have this other image that I still want to render. Not this one, although we're going to save this one because it's already loaded. But there is this other very beautiful one. Where is that? This one. Man, is this a nice image. I like it. Look at that. It's not saving again. Okay, here it works. Is it PNG? Yes, it's PNG. All right. So let me check this out. We do the deep borrow again, and then we're gonna render it just right straight away without doing the prompting and see what we get from that. 0.3 on a denoise. The CFG scale is 3 at the moment. We might set it higher in the future. Add pink hue. That might also be a good idea. Yeah, it's kind of okay. It's pretty nice, but let me go here, set this up to 7 again, and then we're gonna put here the style words again. Let's set here raw. Nope, sorry. Nope. And then let's render this again. So this is what we have right now. And then what the resolution is okay. Maybe add maybe. Maybe, baby. Ryzen 5 laptop CPU, I have no idea. Just give it a try, it's free anyways. The worst thing that can happen is that you just downloaded stuff that you're not gonna use. So this is nicer, I would say. There she has the eyes open. So yeah, it's interesting. Okay. 1 second. Let me close this. Earrings. Beautiful yellow eyes. Let me try that. Beautiful yellow eyes, so she doesn't have the eyes closed. Interrogate clip and deborrow. Deborrow is more for anime. And a clip is the classic clip. The classic, yeah, just a classic clip interrogation. Let's do Euler A. Sorry, let's open this up in the meantime. So that looks pretty good. It's not as magical as the images we had before though, right? Oh, look at this. So here you see difference to Euler. This is why I like Euler. It just gives you nice, nice results. Look how beautiful that looks now. She has 2 crowns of different designs on her head, so that's a little bit strange. But other than that, it's really, really cool. Very like, I very like. I'm kind of losing my ability to speak. Holy crap, man, I can't speak anymore. Okay. Beautiful elfish princess, no, warrior princess, golden crown with large emeralds, large red feathers, bouquet, fantasy forest in the background. There we go. Okay, cool. By the way, did you know that ChatGPT has an app now, and it has you can use your microphone from your camera, from your smartphone. It's pretty crazy. You can just speak to it and ask questions. Pretty amazing. So look at that. Like if you make the description yourself, you get a much more interesting result. You have more control over the input also, right? Rainforest tribal. Fantasy elf. Let's see what we get from that. This is what we have right now. Man, I love playing around with this stuff. This is what we created before. I think this is the last one. You have some feathers up here. This is what we created before. This is actually closer to the original image. It's also very, very nice. But this is more like an actual professional photo, right? So it both has its benefits. Okay, so what do we get now? Ooh, look at this. Wow. Crazy. I like that too. The hair here is a little bit strange, but the rest is pretty amazing. Pretty cool. I guess I want to set this again to 1 down here and then use the loop. Let me try the loop again. I want to see what this does. I'm going to set the loop up to 2.5 and 4 loops. So this is what we have right now. Let me put this here. I think we don't have it twice. And then let's see what we get from this. Lions? How do you pronounce that? The lions? Like the face impression, me too. Oh, she has like pointy ears here. Look at that. Yeah. The thoughtful look on the eyes is pretty cool. Please add the weight of 1.3 to tribal. Tribal 1.3. Let's try that too. Oh, we already finished with the rendering. Let's see. So this is the first image. I like it. Look at the pointy ears. That is beautiful. Very nice. The eyes are not great though. This is the second one. The eyes are closed. The ears are even more pointy, but pointy in the sense of like wearing kind of a jewelry or something on the ear. This is the third one. You see how the face and the body is changing. Now the ear is round for some reason. And here we have the last one. The background again is getting pretty sharp again because the CFG scale is at 7. The ear is pretty amazing right now. It has a little bit of a look of a butterfly wing from the shape. The earrings are pretty amazing. But the feathers move or morph a little bit more into something that looks like plant leaves rather than actual feathers. However, I like the armor that she's wearing. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on, and I like these kind of rainforesty, tropical kind of parrot feathers up there in her hair. So that's pretty cool. Let's use here tribal with 1.3. And then we're going to set the CFG scale back to 3. And we're gonna use that again. Let's see. Looks pretty awesome, yeah, right? The magic is happening, my friends. This is how you, like what I said, like getting amazing, getting better results, but just using some interesting tricks. It's a lot of what you can do with tools is not the technology that is offered in its complexity, but rather the way that you play with the tools, right? So experimenting more with the things you can do, especially with the simple tools, can give you much more interesting, much more sophisticated results where everybody's like, how did you do that? Where did you get that kind of stuff from, right? Yeah, so I also, by the way, I want to experiment with some other scene. Wow, this looks also good. Look at that. So this is the original. I like this kind of feathery background. This is like, I would like to keep this because these kind of, the feathers that they're like exploding from the back of her outfit, that is so powerful, right? They shoot out like feathery flames from the backside of her neck. That is really interesting. It kind of keeps it, but it turns a little bit more leafy here. For some reason, one of the eyes is kind of closed, and now she has these kind of leaves in her earrings. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna set here large feathers. Do we write on her back, on her neck? On her back. I'm gonna write this here with double round brackets, so it has more importance, and then we're gonna render this again. What is this about the ocean of the motion? No, the motion of the ocean. It's not the size of the boat. I think that's also what it is with AI, right? It's not the kind of magical tools you have, but the way you kind of use them, right? There we go. All right. Okay, we rendered a lot of stuff today. So this is the last time I'm gonna render this. And then I kind of wanna abomination explosion from the neck. Amazing work. Is it possible to put a regional characteristic? Rainforest indigenous person? I think you can do that. Yes, I think you can do that. Like I could just write Asian woman or stuff like that, right? I don't know why she closes the eyes to the ends. Now we have much better feathers though, so the feather thing is is staying around more. That is pretty cool. For some reason she's looking down with the eyes closed. We could have we could put here also in double brackets looking at viewer beautiful, or just like blue eyes. Blue eyes. We're gonna write blue eyes because blue eyes often works good with AI. Let's see what we get from that. JDL says he just wanted to chime in and say that I have been following. Oh, yeah, hey, it's just not he, but hey, your videos over many months, and you're always an excellent resource for the latest AI tools. Keep up. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated, my fan. My sorry, I didn't. No, my friend. This is what I wanted to say. My friend. I'm gonna do a little bit more like AI news videos. Now she has the eyes open. Look at that, beautiful. Wow, she has blue eyes also. So that is pretty cool. Very nice. Right, this one is also good, like the third one. So the looping actually gives you some pretty interesting results. Okay, now I'm gonna change this. Beautiful. Okay, let me change it like this. Dark skin. Thai woman. No, woman. Round face. And then we might change this to brown eyes back here. Brown eyes. I'm gonna see how that looks. Or should we go with Mexican woman instead? Mexican woman might make it better with the rainforest look. Let's try that. Let's see where we get from that. But I don't know if this picks up on the AI model. Keanu Steve, you can, but it's more work when he done the photo bash earlier. What is he saying? Why not use Photoshop and photo bash for the parts you want? Yes, you can also do that. Yes, we have done that in the past with the streaming to do a photo bashing. So here, as you can see now, we have maybe a little bit more tribal look, not so really much from the face, but it looks a little bit more like that. Let's try Thai woman again. Let's see what we get from that, because the Asian look often picks more up on the image, and we might get a nicer, rounder features. Let's see what we get from there. Brazilian might, yeah, I don't know if Brazilian would pick up on that. There we go. Do you see? Like the Asian look, it just like picks up more. And then at the same time, you have a little bit more of this like rounder, more tribal looking face. Although this guy's, the eyes don't look so good for some reason. Yeah, but it's pretty nice though. Pretty interesting. Let me turn off the loop here, and we try it without the loop one more time. 0.3, and then we try something else. We have played it long enough with this. have you used Photoshop plugin for SD? I tried it. I wasn't impressed with it, but it's like weeks ago, so I might have improved a lot in the meantime. So this is what we get. I don't know why this eye here doesn't want to pick up, but the face is nice now. So that's kind of cool. But the looping, I really like the results from the loops, right? What other scene could we do, by the way? What other scene should we try? What else should we try here? Save, save, save. Okay. We also have some other scenes here. Let's see. In elegant location. I leave the prompt very open to interpretation so the AI can do its thing. Rainforest look, use the word Amazon. Interesting idea. Yes, Amazon. Amazon sounds good. Rainforest. Let's put it in here. Is it not with an E at the end, Amazon? No, it is not, sorry. There we go. Let's try this again while Midjourney is doing its magic. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Elegant. Let's render some more. Man, it's still slow with the loading. It might be my computer maybe, but I don't think so. Is Midjourney slow for you too or not? You will get a delivery guy. What do you mean by that? Include MUT in the prompt. MUT? Why MUT? That looks pretty cool. Look at that. So we have Amazon included now. Interesting. Nice. I like the crown. Looks pretty cool. Very nice. Okay. There we go. Wow. Ooh, nice. You see, like, this is what I like about Midjourney. Has had a lot of understanding of the art of composition, light, and color in there. Is something you don't really see with images you get from Stable Diffusion. This kind of crazy nice composition, right? There's so much concept in here in the way these images are created. It's really, really interesting. Like maybe this one is not so great from the composition. It's a little bit of a fault to put her shoulder so close to this kind of edge here. But this one is amazing. You see, you have a frame with a reflection also. So she's standing in a bright frame that is basically a frame inside of a frame. And then you have this kind of tunnel, how do you say, pathway in the that is leading up to her. Everything is like focusing down on her. So pretty cool, right? And the background is brighter than her, giving her a beautiful silhouette around that. So yeah, very nice from the composition. Also, this one is very, very nice from the composition. Light shining through from the background, a soft light from her on the front, on the side here, leaving some dark shadows here on the left. So it's really, really cool. Very, very, very nice. Look how the railing here is it called a railing? I don't know. Is the stairs are going down to her from both sides also. Very, very good. Really like the compositions that Midjourney is creating. Right? What do we have here? Yeah, it's not loading again. But we can try this one. I wonder if we can improve this one. I don't know why this is not loading when I try to do it with remove the elf fantasy thing. That might be also a good idea. We can do that. Elfish warrior princess. Let's remove that. Round face. Elf fantasy. Let's remove that. Golden crown. We can leave that. Okay, let's try to render this again. And then see if we can do the download here. Have we already downloaded that or not? I don't think so, right? There we go. Okay, so let's see last time what's doing. Ah, so now we have a much more tribal person here from the facial features, right? Interesting. These kind of nice, big, soft features, round features. Very nice. Looks really good. Very beautiful, right? The ears also very nice. I like also the earrings she's wearing. The feathers are pretty cool now on the background, on her back. So yeah, that looks very nice. That was a good advice to remove the elf warrior princess from the prompt. She has a little bit of like smudges here and stuff in the face, but you can technically clean that up afterwards with Photoshop or such. Okay, let's go here to the next image. Let's try this. I want to see what we get from that. This might be either extremely nice or really bad. Beautiful fashion model in a red dress. Let's see what we get from this. Just render this. Aztec. Yeah, right? It's kind of style. Did I open this up here? No, I didn't. It's somewhere in here. There we go. It's just magical. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Crazy. You know, when I look at these kind of images, I think I really should do more photography myself. At a certain degree, because of how nice these images are, but also at the other degree because photography is such a nice way to like just what happens, interact with people and appreciate the beauty of people, right? So I like that also, and I like this kind of interaction with models that you have, because how can I say, in the situation of the photo shoot, because you're talking about the photo and how everything turns out, you're not in this kind of awkward frame of everyday society, you know, that I feel like in the process of having a photo shoot, I can be more honest, right? Like, for example, you can't like just say to someone, wow, you're so beautiful, or you have such beautiful ears or stuff like that, because that is kind of strange to do that to a person out of context. But inside of the photo shooting, you can do that, and you can play with that, and you can put this in scene in the photography, because this is what you want to capture. So of course you have to speak about these things, and I really appreciate that you can appreciate the beauty of the person, because that is what you want to capture in that moment. So it's transferring the person as a normal person into the like being an artwork in the natural beauty they have, right? And you can acknowledge this kind of natural beauty. Do you know what I mean? So I really like that process, right? Because it gives you the ability to actually, acknowledge beauty, right? And appreciate it and set it in a frame in the form of like photographing it, interacting with the model, working together with the model for the process of bringing out also the way they see themselves, the way you see themselves, the way the camera can interact with all of that, right? And that's really interesting. And that's a much different process from creating the images with AI, even though these images are much better than the stuff that I can create, because they are trained on really good photos. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. Yeah. A photographer took photos of my sister, and my sister cried because she felt her arms looked too fat. That can always happen, yes. I also had models be very angry at me because they didn't like how they looked in photos. But to be honest, the reason for that might be he was using the wrong focal length. That might be the reason. Because if you have a very short focal length, like for example 24 millimeters or 35 millimeters, things like that, this is going to stretch the content of the image, and things that are closer to the camera look bigger than things that are further away from the camera, but in a stretched form. So that it makes, for example, your face look a lot rounder, you look more heavy, you look fatter in the image, doesn't look good. So usually you want to have something like at least 50 millimeters, 85 millimeters is good if you have the room, because you need to stand pretty far away from the model. 105 millimeters might be good, but then you have to stay really far away, so it doesn't give you much range in how you can move. So yeah, but yeah, it's you can do a lot of things, and if you don't know what kind of lens you're using, the model might not feel like it looks like her at all. Holy moly, there we have the results. It is very similar to the original though, so we didn't really add anything. But at the same time, it's kind of cool. I feel like the original, actually what Midjourney created, looks a little bit better in this case. So this is what Midjourney has created. Very nice face, very elegant. Let me open this in the browser. Look at that, very, very elegant face, beautiful body. Look at these curves, look at the like nice leg, how this is going under the dress. This kind of motion that is going through here. You see this kind of very nice wave that is going through here? Very good, very good. It's like these compositions actually hard to do. It's not easy to actually, first of all, know how that flows and then have a model that can stand like that. Not easy. Yeah, here the face doesn't look good. We would have to in-paint that. And this looks not so nice, to be honest. This kind of part here, the leg here is kind of sticking out here with a little sock down there. So it doesn't even follow the shape of the leg. So this didn't work too much. We could go here lower, of course, on that. We don't use the looping. And this, by the way, for photography, this is another part of that. It's kind of a science of posing, of figuring out what kind of thing, what does look good, what doesn't look good. Oh wow, there's kind of a grease in here. Not so good. Okay, so in this case, it does not work for that for some reason. It's interesting. And there's like another interesting thing about that is, wait a second, you know what? We're gonna use the looping down here. Where is it? Loop back. There we go. Let's try that. So let's open this thing here up. There we have it, the image. Another very interesting thing about photography is like a lot of the poses that look very good to the camera, they don't feel good at all when you stand like that, because it's, first of all, it's very awkward, and it's very like sometimes pretty how do you say, you need the muscles for it. It's how do you say, anstrengend? What is anstrengend? English. Stressful? No, not stressful. Exhausting, maybe. Tiring. Strenuous might be right. To stand like that, to keep the pose like that, right? Because what you see with the camera is different from yeah, just how it feels, right? Because the camera sees it from a different perspective, and the camera also works differently. Because of course in your head you have two eyes, you see something different than the camera does, only has one eye basically, right? And also you have a focal length, but you don't have really inside of your eye in the way that the camera does. So yeah, it is really interesting how there's so much experience and knowledge that you can learn over time for all this kind of posing and setting the light, and how do you hold the hands, and where does the hand, where's the leg and stuff like that, right? So it's just a lot of interesting things there, right? Anyways, right. Let's see. So here we have now these 4 versions. Let me look at the chat also. What does the chat say? Your negative prompt is too long. Now you don't guarantee all words affecting every picture. We can remove the negative prompt, that's true. No problem with the long negative prompt. He could use textual inversion. Yeah, textual inversion might be good also. Aha, you see, like the second image has fixed. The second image has fixed the face again, has made it more beautiful. The chest, also look at how the design of the dress up here changes. That's interesting. This looks very nice. However, down here, this kind of strange grease now turns into like a cutout, and then we have a shorter skirt and a bare leg below that. So that's kind of strange. And now we only have a bare leg here. And for some reason, oh, this is kind of like a nice design though. Like you have a very long cut, almost up to the hip. And then the dress is laying on the front of the leg and opening up to the back, so you can see the full part of the upper. How do you call that? Upper part here, upper leg. Very nice. Interesting. Oh, and there we go, even a step further. Now the dress is changing again. The face is also changing again. So the last one is actually the most elegant. Very nice. The nose is very narrow though. Interesting dress design, although this kind of turns it more into a short skirt that for some reason has a long part in the front and is open at the back here also. Oh, this is also open in the back. I didn't even see that. Interesting. You see the knee though now. I don't know if that's too nice. Interesting result. Nice body though. Very interesting. Yeah, but still the Midjourney image is the best, right? Is so March 2023? Yeah, what do you mean? Okay, let me go here to Midjourney again and find some other. Ooh, look at these. Hello, hello. Very nice. But I think it might be better with the fantasy image rather than this. Look at that. This kind of either painting or sculpture in the background is a little bit taking too much attention in this case. The sofa here is very nice though. I like this one. Very dynamic, very nice. This should be like a cravat here in the front. It is not. It's kind of just crumpled up shirt. But I like the puffy shoulders. Very good. Nice one. Interesting. Nice face also. Nice light on the face. Very soft. Okay, let me download this. I want to see what that looks like. Modern trained models don't require so many negative prompts. Well, then just remove them. Let's just remove them and see what we get. Let's just delete all of that, but I don't think it's gonna, like, let's see what we get from that. With nothing at all. And then also we're going to go here for epic realism, natural sin, and we're going to see what Civet AI is saying about that. Civet AI. Let's see what they have. How long is their negative prompt? Maybe I'm missing something here. There we go. That's the image. I have to move myself over here. It might be my internet that's slow. Maybe it's not even Midjourney. This hasn't loaded. Don't know what's going on. Ah, yeah, they have a very short negative prompt. You're right. Okay, that's interesting. Let's have a look here. What do we get here? Ah, so this is sticking closer to the original. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, you're right. So that looks actually nice. Although the last one, this cut is again really beautiful here with the leg. The hip is very wide in this case. This kind of the Nicki Minaj butt here. Let's put the other negative prompt here and see what we get from that. Has this downloaded? Yes, this is downloaded. It's a beautiful picture. I kind of wish this kind of fashion, I think it's coming back. This kind of puffy. How do you like the puffy shoulders? Are you a fan of the puffy shoulders or not? Let me make this a poll. That might be a funny poll. Are you a fan of puffy shoulder dresses? And then we make yes and no. Start poll. Let me know what you think about the puffy shoulder dresses, if you like them or not. I think it has this kind of like powerful expression, you know, like confident kind of here I am kind of thing. Kind of like it. It's a little bit, it has a little bit of a conservative touch to it, but I think from a modern perspective, it's more punky and bossy and nice rather than conservative, right? If you see it if you use it in today's, from today's perspective, right? Ah, so we do get some nice results from that. That's actually interesting. Wait a second. So this is the first one, again, kind of changing the dress a lot. It does a really high cut on the dress. I like this cut also. It does really good designs, I have to say. Nice face, though. Look at the leg. Beautiful. Wow. So, yeah, it actually kind of, I would say, kind of improved the image. I kind of want to try it now with the image we had before with the Amazon. Let's check this out again. This one. No, there we don't have the parameters. 1 second, let me go here. Which one was it? This one. Okay. Oh, we don't even need that. 1 second. Okay, let me try this in here. Put that there. Load the image again. We do it one more time. And then we do something. We go back to this or something else. So people are like 50-50 on the puffy shoulders, really? Thought there would be more love for them. Not quite 50-50. Looks like more people don't like them, but yeah, some people appreciate them, so that's pretty cool. Here we go. Do I have one of these like chocolates still here? No, I don't. Okay, no chocolate for me today. Get some coffee. Let me put myself back here. I still have to make these scenes where I can jump around, like put myself into different scenes on the screen. That would be nice. Like, hey, I'm over here. Now I'm down here. Hey, there we go. All right. So this is the other result. Also interesting. Maybe more detailed, right? Maybe a little bit more intricate. Interesting. I like that. Okay, let me open this up so we can compare this to before. So this is what we got before. Actually, it's not what we got before. 1 second. This is what we got before. Let me open up a new one here. Put this in here like that. So now, this is what we had before, and this is what we have now. Kind of like both. I guess the second one is more detailed, maybe, from the face. But the one we had before has a nicer crown in here and such. So, kind of, I like both. The second one has a very modern top up here. This kind of bikini top. While this looks more like an Amazonian armor, like you would kind of like think about it if it would be like a movie adaptation. However, to be honest, I forgot about the settings. So here we use a CFG scale of 3. And where's the denoise? Denoising was at 0.3. And what do we use here? 3, oh, and then 0.15. So let's go here to 0.3. Let's do this again, the rendering. So it's 50-50 for the dress. There we go. Right. By the way, we are also closing in on the 2 hours. I want to have here another one. Cinematic. Concept art. Film scene. Let's see what we get from that. Because I want to see if... I did it wrong. I want to see how well it works without the oh, it's 16.9 16 by 9 on default, so that's pretty interesting. I want to see how well it does without people on a scenery. I haven't tried that yet. There we go. Okay, let's go back here and see what we got. Show me what you got. Boom. Nice. She looks less less Amazonian tribal woman, more modern Italian, maybe Spanish from the face expression. What would you think? The way the face looks? Oh, she has only painted up on only a painted on bra. So let's not go into too much detail here. You couldn't see any nasty stuff, but yeah, you never know. Anyways. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh. Man, why isn't this loading? Maybe it's my Discord. I don't know what's going on. It's just... Come on, please. Load it. There we go. What else do we have? This is also nice. Sorry, I should keep it a little bit longer so you can actually see that. That might be nice. This is also nice. Kind of cool. Just the last one a little bit empty. Maybe we take the yellow one here. Let's open this up in the browser. And then we're gonna do, for the last image for today, we're gonna do just a location with the spaceship. That might be good. I think we're gonna use the borrow clip for that and see what we get from that. It's a nice spaceship design, I have to say. Okay. Now she has a bra. Lady put on a bra. Nice bra in red and green. Pretty cool. The feathers look a little bit organic, but nice. Pretty cool. All right, so we get some pretty cool results today, I would say. Like the title said. So I guess we are true to the call. Car, dirt, ground vehicle. I don't know. Let's see what we get from that. The prompt has not really much to do with what I put in, but we still might get some interesting stuff. The negative prompt now is maybe not good here. Immature child, we might want to remove that. We could maybe write people in here instead. Why is it taking so long to render? Oh, we are still doing the loop back. I forgot about that. We're still doing the loop back. Interesting. So it's also rendering 4 images. Aha. So we have a guy here, or a woman, working on the spaceship. Okay. I gotta guess in this case we can actually use the prompt from Midjourney. There we go. Let's try this in here. Let's try it like this. See what we get. That might be better. It's interesting that it's kind of like seeing in this part of the image kind of a person standing here for some reason. I guess we're gonna go with just rendering it in one go without the looping, because the looping is gonna introduce this kind of character standing here in front of it. So it's not exactly what we want to have. The puffy, the crowd is very divided over the puffy shoulders. There we go. It's like 50-50. It's pretty cool. 83 votes. Pretty nice. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, interesting. I don't know if this added too much. I'm gonna go back. Let me see. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna go here with 0.5 and let's set this here to 5. And then up here, I'm gonna introduce again this kind of realistic vision prompt words. These ones here at the end with the 8K and stuff. So we get that a little bit more realistic in here. And we're gonna put here raw at the start. And let's see, we're gonna remove helmet, dirt, ground vehicle. We're also gonna remove that. We might replace it with spaceship. Spaceship in yellow. Mecha, we're gonna remove mecha or mecha, how do you say? Motor vehicle, let's remove that also. Pilot suit, let's remove that also. Realistic science fiction space suit, let's remove that also. Okay, let's see what we get from this. Interesting, interesting. Raw sci-fi hangar. Wait a second, let's write here spaceship standing in a sci-fi hangar. Cinematic. I'm gonna write here analog film and film scene. Concept art. Let's remove concept art from that. Oh, we have film scene already. Dirty spaceship. We already have spaceship. Remove that. Let's remove realistic also. With dirty old yellow paint. Okay, we're gonna set this in double round brackets. See what we get from that. Standing a space hangar. Let's put it like this. Okay, create. There we go. I haven't looked at the chat in quite some time. Sorry for that. Let's end the poll. Cool war movie stills using that prompt. Oh, interesting. The prompt, a still frame from a movie in your Midjourney prompt. Yeah, nice. Okay. Why Deborah instead of clip if it's realistic? That's a good question. Yes, that's true. I had the new style apply system, the latest out. Yeah, the new way to apply styles is really annoying. And the new version of Automatic 11, it's so much better before. That's true. In the style of Yoki Shikawa, is that a thing? We can try that. Wow, this looks like a space taxi. Space taxi to the sky. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put that here. There we go. How about that? Okay. And I'm going to reduce this here to 0.2 so we get closer to the original. And we do this as the last one. However, it didn't improve it as much as I thought. So this trick really works best if you have photorealistic models in there. I think like the problem here is also that the model is not trained on these kind of realism scenes for hard surfaces like cars and stuff like that, right? So the model just doesn't know what this looks like because it's the epic realism model is more trained on people. So let's change this to Dream Shaper maybe. This might be better because Dream Shaper is a more open model from the way it is trained. It also has cars in there and architecture and stuff like that. So we might get some better result. So the model has to fit in its training data, the kind of output you want to have. This is already a lot better, although it sticks a lot closer to what we had in Midjourney, right? So this is not too far removed. However, now we're gonna go higher again with our denoise strength. Let's go 0.5, see what we get from that. It's changing the design of the ship, of course. Or we could do the looping again with a low value. But it's kind of interesting though. Kind of like it. So let me set this down again here to, let's say, 0.15. And then we're going to turn on the loop. And then we're going to set this 2.5 seems actually good. Append interrogate prompt at each iteration. You could also do that. Like you can interrogate every single iteration and then apply it to the new image that is being looped. So let's loop this 4 times and see. The shape of the ship don't fit very well. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like with sci-fi ships. There's just no reference because, of course, we don't have sci-fi ships. There is not much like actual training data that you can train on to give the AI an idea of what a sci-fi ship would look like, right? It's a metallic banana. Right. We have a different model right now. It's Dream Shaper 7 at the moment. We can also try another one. So here we have this. Let's go to the individual images. The first one is very close to the original, but looks very nice. Second one, a little bit further removed. Third one here, the ground becomes more realistic. The spaceship becomes a little bit stranger. And then here we have the last one. Nice ground details. I like the guy standing down here, but again, it's kind of turning into a kind of yellow submarine, space submarine or something like that, right? I guess we would have a lot more luck if this would be an actual object, maybe even an actual submarine or stuff like that. The space banana, yeah. There we go. I guess if we had like a nice female astronaut or something like that, and if we use epic realism, we would get a very nice result from that, right? Okay. Whew, my friends, we are at the 2-hour mark. There we go. I think we got some pretty amazing stuff today. Like some of it was very mind-blowing. I have to say that this image here, one second, this image here is basically my favorite with this beautiful underwater realistic mermaid here. And then these kind of images from the start are also very nice. Where's the one that's very good? I guess this one here. This one is very nice, and this one is from the high resolution version. So yeah, these have some, this is very dreamy, and this is a little bit harsher, but has a lot of detail in there. So they are both really beautiful. I guess this is just the main thing. If you do people with that, especially this kind of fantasy stuff with epic realism, it's just, I mean, the results, I'm really in love with the results that we got from this. And again, this kind of mermaid is just beautiful. And that we turned it into an underwater scene just with the prompt, because this wasn't an underwater scene, if you remember correctly, from the original image we had from Midjourney, which was this image here. You can see this is not at all an underwater scene, right? She's more standing like in a fantasy forest or something like that. And then we turned it into this. That is pretty amazing. And the light is coming down through the water onto her is really beautiful. All right. Yeah, I would say that's it for today, my friends. I guess this was I'm really, really happy with the session for today. We got some pretty cool stuff to look at. So that was amazing. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes, the donations you did. That was really nice. I really, really appreciated that. That was really, really cool. Thank you for that. And yeah, see you tomorrow. I don't know if I do a video tomorrow because a friend is visiting from Berlin, so I might not have time, but maybe I have time before that when the day starts to work on that video. We will see. We will see. Thank you very much, my friends. And yeah, enjoy checking out these kind of tricks in Automatic 1111, also in Comfy UI or other UIs that you want to use. And then see you soon in my next tutorial. And I'm gonna do also more like news tutorials about the new developments, just showing you the new stuff that is happening. Thank you very much. And also don't forget about my next stage event on my Discord group. That is always a lot of fun, and people show really, really great stuff that they are working on. Thank you very much for that, and let's queue up here the end screen and see you soon, my friends. Bye.